You know what? I'll be open.
Please be.
What up? There's this guy. I won't mention his name.
Mm-hmm.
He liked a girl. He was close with the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
He thought the girl liked me, and he thought I liked the girl. So my name was
Forwarded
to the bosses, and that's how Brian went. And I was like, you know what? It's okay.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the Artsin Show. My name is Chepto Ekboyo, and today we have Brian Furaha. He is an actor, a commercial model, a TV host. Welcome to the show, Mr. Brian.
Yes, that is me.
Karibu sana, Superstar wapya wa Pa, the new series on Citizen TV. How does it feel?
It feels amazing, by the way. Actually, for some reason, I've not yet contemplated the whole situation. It still doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm super excited.
Okay.
I watched the first episode yesterday. It's mesmerized me, and I was part of it myself. So yeah, I'm excited. Like really excited.
Oh, that's so nice. So take us through your childhood to adulthood.
Childhood to adulthood.
Yes.
Let me go simple. Born in Kilifi. Yeah.
Hapa hivi tutaongeleshwa like Swahili mpaka tu.
That's the crazy thing. And nimeketi Mombasa for such a long time. I mean Nairobi for like since 2017. So my English and my Swahili is Mombasa accent is fading. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I was born in Kilifi. That's what my ID says.
Okay.
Yeah, then I lived in Kisumu for a bit. Moved to Mombasa in 2005, and that's when now I can actually start recalling a lot of my childhood from there. That was where I had my primary.
Which school?
School where I finished KCPE was Mary Joy. Mary Joy same primary school. It was in my place in Bamburi. Wow, I can't remember that. That's crazy. Yeah, but it was in Mary Joy because I used to skip a lot of. I was jumping through schools because my mom was a teacher. So
So you used to relocate a lot.
Yeah, that is
but
what.
Jueni alimalizia Mary Joy primary
Yes,
school.
primary school.
High school?
High school, Shri Sominarayan Academy in Mombasa. Yes, that was where now I got into sports.
Okay.
Athletics, sprints, 100 meters, 200. I still do that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look into my, you found
It
those
is
facts.
somewhere in these questions.
Yes.
We shall get there.
That is where I started. That is why I found out that I cannot swim. I cannot swim. Yes, I can float in the water, but professionally, no, that is not for me. Yeah, that was my high school, and now uni. I've been on and off, but I'm to join a school called ADMI. I'm
actually there.
Really?
Yes.
Yo.
but not as in the main school. I'm doing a podcasting incubator at ADMI.
Wow.
Yeah. So I am back in school for a few months.
Yeah,
and it's a good school. That I can confirm.
Everybody tells me that.
Yes, you're gonna be a dope filmmaker.
Yeah, I want to do video production, then I go TV and film because I'm excited. Because on my spare time, I'm sure you saw somewhere of
graphic design.
Yes, I've enjoyed that. I have Photoshop on my laptop. I have Premiere Pro, After Effects. I enjoy such.
Those are dope apps.
Yeah, but they're fun because imagine just something simple and then you create something amazing. Either it's a video or a photo. I enjoy such things.
So I cannot ADMI is good for you. Yeah.
What else?
You've said university, you join ADMI.
Yeah, there is that, and now that plus now the acting. Oh, acting. You want to know how it dropped into the acting sector?
Like, did you know since childhood that you're going to be an actor?
No. That's the crazy thing, no.
It was just random like that?
It was
okay,
not
go tell us this story.
I'll go as close to the acting as possible. COVID
ilikufanyia ile kitu.
Yes, 2020. I tried so much. I did photography. That is now the things you see in there.
Okay.
Video editing, printing, designing. I used to design posters, logos. I was trying new things. I even did modeling for a bit. There's this event that happens at Diamond Plaza, Sash and Dash. That's when I did my first modeling gig, because I went there because I was like, you know what, I want to try new things, every single thing I can find. Then acting came in.
Okay.
That is in November 2020. That's when I went for my first audition.
Yeah. For which show?
It's a show called Hesse.
Ah, Hesse.
Yes.
Yes, the series about the killer cop.
Yes. Yeah, it's a new one. I think they released a trailer or something some days back.
Maura Bilal is the lead.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That was my audition. That was the first audition I went for. And I was scared. Ooh.
So were you picked?
No. I
look at you saying, no.
I wasn't. Because I knew nothing about acting. I just found that I'm actually interested. And researching, there were no acting schools, nothing like that in Kenya.
Nothing. You just have to do it.
Yeah. So I told myself, I am simply going to teach myself acting through auditions.
Yes.
And that is literally what I did.
And don't give up, by the way.
Hey, you
keep on going.
Exactly.
And then from this, other people will cast you from what they're seeing now on par. But also, don't assume it's just going to come easy.
It's not going to come easy.
You will still audition and audition.
From the story I'm about to tell you, it's not going to come easy. Like I'm telling you, first of all, in those auditions, I don't remember who the judges were. I was too scared. I remember I was blessed in an area of an angry dude. Obviously, I don't know acting, so I overdid it. And then the judge was like, "Oh, the way usitupige."
That's your real life.
Yeah. Then I was actually excited when he said that. I was like, "Hey, I did well." It only came and hit me later on that it was being sarcastic.
It wasn't a positive comment.
It was being sarcastic. I was okay.
So now, how did you get into this project?
Now that
we definitely, if it was an audition, we now know that you aced it.
Oh yes, I wouldn't be in it if
you did.
Yeah, but now with initially I wasn't going to audition because I forwarded it to a friend. And I saw the requirements. I was like, okay, Brian, I do not fit all the requirements. So let me send it to a friend for him to try out. Then the friend, his name is Alex.
Okay.
He told me quite simply, no, Brian, you go try it. Who knows what will happen?
Oh, let both of you guys try it. And
he tried it too. He tried out for all too. He told me, you know what, Brian, you just go for it. He was like, bro, apana, we jaribu. You need to happen. You just go for it.
So was it a physical audition or you sent a video?
You sent a video online. That is through what is it called?
An email address. Okay.
Yes. So I think it was this was in December period. They sent I got a response email told I'm needed at KNT for some physical auditions. That is when I could hear the voice of. That is when I went to the audition room. I'm like, okay, this setup is interesting. I've never seen it like this. Then I hear a voice. That was Davina. Davina. I heard Davina. I was like, okay. You know, where you hear a voice, you're like, where is this coming from? No audition. Yeah, it was quite interesting. I did my audition. I'll give you a trick because when I left, I kept quiet about this. When I left, I had her say, and she's not in the room, so she wouldn't know if I'm still leaving. So at the door, I was like, what was his name? Brian. I was like, okay, at least even if it's not main, there's a carol for you. There's hope in there. So I left. Then at some 2 days later, I see another poster again for the same show. I'm like, oh God, did we not perform?
Like when he first lot tulikuwa mbaya.
Yeah, how bad did you do? Did you just hata hatuwezi chukuliwa nini mbaya? I was like, so they were holding auditions again on Saturday, and they were saying, if you auditioned for the previous ones,
please don't come.
Not come. Like, oh God. I asked a few friends, should I go? They were like, by the way, Brian, would you just go? Who knows? Should you go? But then you go to that Saturday, and I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not going. I just decided I did my best. I have no complaints about what I did. I was happy with what I did. Let me go. And now I was on the bus, and at training, because we had training with coach on that day.
Okay.
And at training, then I opened my phone and I see, hi Brian, you're needed for auditions on Monday for close. I was like, huh?
So you're shortlisted.
Yeah, the same day these people are now auditioning at KNT. I was like, oh my God, what is happening here? I went to the gym excited, extremely excited. So I'm busy working out my hand, my mind is in places, but then I waited. This is when you come to learn that patience is key, because you want it to happen or that, but there's a reason why it's been pushed to Monday. I go to KNT. Now this is when we started playing. We were only like 10 people there. I was like, okay,
so 10 leads.
Yeah. So we're like, now there are like 5 guys. There are like 2 lead roles for the men.
Yeah.
One of us should get this. one of these should be ours. Now that was an exciting day.
Did your friend get the call back?
No, Sally, no.
Okay.
But he's an amazing actor. So if he did,
then this was just not his.
It was just not his.
Yeah.
Because right now he's doing a project which I'm very proud of him. I'm not gonna say it. I'll leave that to him.
To come and tell his story.
Because it's not yet out there. The project is on its way.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it at that. Maybe he'll be here. He'll be here to.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for him.
So you're back to 10 people.
Yeah. 10 people. You see people, you're like, hey, this guy looks good. He fits the role. There's this guy, Prince. You know Prince from the show. He plays Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen.
He saw me and he was like, you look like you're going to play the role, Brian. And the guy's there to actually audition for the same role.
It was just that his instincts.
Yeah, he's like, you're Brian. Like, you know what I don't know? I don't want to keep my hopes up. I'll just do my best. I go to the audition room. We audition with Sarah. We auditioned with Sarah on that day for the role now, Brian. She was auditioning, I think, for Lydia's role also.
Yeah.
So we auditioned for that role. A few minutes later, I'm told, okay, you and Sarah just chill outside. Wait, we'll call you back in a few.
Okay.
I was not called back. People kept on going back inside, and I was like, oh God, is there something I did wrong? Have they found someone better? I'm like, oh God. I left that place the last person. I was the last person to leave there. Because, like with this, I usually expect the most from me myself. But then if I don't achieve it, I keep on asking myself, have you done the most? Could you have done better? So sometimes that's why even with this project, I'm like, you know what? Yes, I've done this, but I want more. I can do more.
Yes, you can always do more.
So with that, I was like, okay, did I give it my all? Why haven't I been called back? In such situations, your pressures are, you're worried, like, oh, you're stressed.
So at the end of the day, leaving the last person, were you still told that you're the main? Again, mungoje too bad.
Tulingoje bad because it was in December. No, we actually waited until these auditions were done in December.
Yeah.
Like the second last week of December. Then we had to come back to January. Yeah. Before we came and were given the roles. And I was like, oh, by this was now Collins. He was the one who casted us. The casting director is like, oh, by the way, I don't know your roles for sure, but I still have to wait for the management to confirm. But I know that you're Brian. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wow. And one thing I liked about Brian, I was comfortable with that character. Because in ways it was me. In other ways, in ways it was me from this time. In other ways, it was me from the past. So it felt really nice. So it
complemented your personality.
Yes. Yeah. So I had a way to find a way of mixing the past Brian to the present Brian.
So what did you do to prepare for this role after now you've been confirmed?
After being confirmed. Like I said, I had to tap into I'm sure you were in high school, yes?
Yes. Obviously.
Yes. Yeah. So these situations where for me, the way I saw the character Brian, he's a good guy.
Okay.
In this they call him a simp. Okay, if you watch episode 1, they call him a simp. I will accept it. It's okay. But he tries to be the best he can be, live his own life, do his own thing, but also be good to his friends.
Okay.
Be close. Like if you've watched episode 1, he doesn't mingle with the bad crowd.
So he's Mr. Nice Guy.
He's Mr. Nice Guy.
Hence he's a simp.
Oh God.
According to society status.
Yeah, but I find it interesting. That's why I said I had to bring two different characters. The Brian from the present, I like living my own life, doing my own thing.
Okay.
I try avoid groups. When I chill with people, it's just a specific group of friends. I'm very picky with my friends. Extremely picky. I just don't roll with anyone.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So with this role, I had to bring this Brian who's he was very careful with the people he keeps around him because he wants to grow. He doesn't want to. And then the Brian from the past, now the simp.
Yeah.
I had to take that from high school, where you were trying now.
So in high school, were you the simp?
In high school, I was the guy who was being pushed around because
Were you bullied in high school?
Not bullied. I just tried too much to fit in.
Yes. And did you eventually fit in, or it was an impossible cause?
Strangely, no. Okay, the friends I made from high school, I still talk to till this moment, and I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Like, I'm happy with the guys I still talk to from then. Like even the group you try to fit in with, no, I will not.
You realized it wasn't even that good. Like, why did I try so hard?
Yes,
And they're not even.
So now this is when now you get the simp Brian trying to be good to lead your all. I'll move you in. So two different characters.
Yeah.
If you've seen the trailer, you've seen there's a scene where ni kama anagombeza Lydia. If you've seen the trailer,
Yes.
Now on that scene, that is now the recent Brian.
Okay.
But now with one, let me take your place to the wash to the nini. That's the same brand. So I had to find a balance, and I loved it in the long run. Because now the thing is, now here being on set, it affected the whole situation of the set. Because people were walking around. They didn't even I didn't realize it but everyone, like the characters, Lydia, Talia, Nema, these people were in character even offset, and they didn't realize it. Yes.
They didn't de-roll immediately after they leave set.
Yeah, like on shooting, even when you leave set, you might think that, oh, you're back to yourself, but I could see it.
You realize it later.
I could see it. Like someone like Sarah Wanjiru. Yeah. Naturally, she's a very strong woman. She's very independent. You can literally see it.
Yeah.
But then when you're on set, you could see her trying and fit in and you're like, you know what, these people are all in character, and it's very interesting. It took me a moment to realize, like there were moments when we were now on break, we're just chilling, we're waiting for instructions. The cool crew imeketi kwa kona moja.
Yani they decided like this is now us in real life.
Kwa kona moja. Brayo, I'm just chilling, I'm just sitting on my own corner on my phone, just watching, not even trying. People are taking pictures, I'm just watching them. That is, I was like, then when once you're there, I was like, what was happening? Then I realized people are in character even offset.
Yeah, yeah.
And
what has been the most difficult thing about playing the role of Brian?
Playing the role of Brian.
What have you had challenges with?
I'd say the biggest challenge maybe I had was just the memories I had to trigger. Because it's still not a good place to go to.
Yeah.
It's something I worked to get over, to achieve. You know, you learn as you go.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I used to do this in the past and I saw the negative sides of it, I learned from it. I worked to get over it. It takes time, but I made it through.
Yeah.
But for me, just getting back there, it brought back memories
those bad ones that you didn't like.
No, because there was this scenario in school, in high school. We played football. One of the guys hit the ball. It went over the fence. We worked together to go get it. I made sure I helped. I hit the ball. Everyone left.
You go deal with it alone.
I was like, okay, just because the bell has rang, people want to go home. I was like, you know what, okay. So just these were the things, because you know, I try as a person. I try be friendly with everyone.
Okay.
I try be. There's no even if you're a bad, I won't look at you and say no, you're bad. I'll try my best. Hata ukinichukia, I'll still work to help you if you need it. That is just me.
Okay.
So sometimes that comes out. It has negative impacts, like the high school scenario. But now, I'd still do it, but I'd be very careful with who I do it for.
Okay.
So you see that learning curve. Now for this I had to go way back. So ile ma stress ulikuwa nasema akia watu wananipenda kweli. I will really fit in this crew. Oh God, nini. All that had to come back, and that was really, I said that was a stressful part to deal with.
Okay. As we've said earlier, you're also an athlete, and I saw pale Instagram, you only do short races. They're 100 meters, 200 and 400 meters.
Not 400.
Not 400.
Coach wants me to do the 400, but hey.
So why short races and not kukua Kipchoge?
The thrill. It's too long. Like the long distance are just too. First of all, if you, I even when I right now, at least I've slowed my pace. I like things when they move quickly. So if it's walking, I want to get there as quickly as I possibly can. If it's movies, I like. If it's cars, I like fast cars. So with 100 and 200 meters, it's a short race. It's short but long. If you're the athlete, it's really long.
Yeah.
So it's thrilling. It's exciting. I don't know. 400 meters, the others are just too long for me, because I want it to end as quickly as possible, as fast as possible. Hey, I don't know. I just thought of it and the excitement just came back. I don't know. It's just fun. Let me say it's just exciting. That's the best word for it.
So you started it in high school.
Yes, that's
Continue
when I discovered.
picking it right now. And you've said you're currently on training camp.
Yes.
Training for what race?
Same, 100 and 200 meters.
Yes, but for which event?
There are several events happening. Like this season, I've actually competed once.
Okay.
Because I had to prioritize the acting for a bit, because now the shooting and everything. So I was not fully in shape, which I'd say I underperformed. Though I competed.
Okay.
This past
Which
weekend,
event?
We had some athletics Kenya event. One happened in Nyayo Stadium. The big man Ferdinand decided to come and race with the people.
Mulikuwa wapi kwa hiyo race?
Nyayo Stadium, just
Yes,
yeah.
but I'm saying in terms of him running the race.
I was not in the same heat as him. Thank God. I was not in the same heat as him.
Do you run as fast? What's your time?
Oh, the fastest I've ever done was a 10:7.
Okay.
Ferdinand is doing 9 seconds.
Guys, we're dealing 10 seconds, 7 milliseconds.
10.7, yes.
Yeah. Msifikiri in 10 minutes or 10 or whatever.
And Ferdinand, like the guy jogged at 10.03, jogged it. Like he literally just took off after 40 meters. After 40 meters, he's ahead of everyone. He takes a slight look back. He sees there's no one, and he just jogs the rest. And he did an amazing time.
Damn.
I remember I was jogging, warming up. I passed him, and he was like, "Brayo, kuja race moja na mimi." And I just looked at him and I laughed, and I just kept going.
You're like, hapa zingi. I'm not being tempted.
Yeah, like I'm nowhere near that right now. So I went for that race to see how much work I need to put back in.
Okay.
To get back in shape. So I remember I did the 200 meters. I came 5th. After leading the first 100 meters, I came 5th. Do not ask what happened there. And then the 100 meters, I also came 5th. But I was like, you know what, Sawa, this is where I'm at. I know what to work on. But it's finding that balance is what is kind of complicated, but I will.
Okay. How far do you want to take running?
I'd say as far as I want to take acting.
So to Olympics?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
To Diamond League?
First of all, Diamond League pays better, but Olympics is a dream.
The prestigiousness
Yes,
of the event.
Because with such, if you've noticed, I'm not in the sprinting for the money.
Okay.
Because it's
the
something
love.
I just love.
Then that you'll go far.
Yeah. So I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I don't know when I'm going to find that proper balance between training and running. I mean training and acting, but I'll work towards both.
Okay.
But I'd say right now the biggest priority for me is the acting sector while I train. Because now I still go to the gym just to keep in shape.
Okay.
So that when that opportunity comes, then I can get 3 straight weeks of proper track training. I catch up with my friends.
Okay. Are you on a special diet?
Oh, no.
No.
I hope coach doesn't hear that.
Umejiangusha kwa interview.
Well, he actually tells me to eat more. I eat a lot, but he tells me to eat more.
Okay.
He says he wants me to get to 84 kg. Wow.
Eesh.
Like I'm right now I'm at 76, but gaining the.
Okay, that's like 12 more.
But it's hard.
I know.
It's hard. It is not easy, but I will try. Because I've been trying, because I keep on getting to 79.9. That's 80. Imekata. It refuses.
How old are you so that I know?
I'm 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder your kgs are in give you. Because your metabolism is still very active.
Hey,
Fika 30s.
hey.
You won't even have to ask.
And you just know.
You'll just feel heavy.
Hey,
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I don't know, but we'll see. Right now, just for as long as I keep on training, eating, I've decided to avoid eggs. Like you see this, you can see the pimple. Yes. Now
you're reacting to protein.
it's now in high school. It used to be intense all over. Like
Acne.
yes, like a lot. And then I came and realized it's the eggs I was eating. So I stopped for like 6 months.
And it cleared.
Kapungua.
Then ukarudi kidogo, now imerudi.
Imagine, no, like I just came back to it, and then now I think my body had adapted. I stayed then juicy to like, is it January? I had really clear skin, which I was surprised. I was like, why is my skin like this? Doesn't make any sense. January hit, Zika take over. Then I went to Mombasa with some holiday with my friends to Lijituma to like. Now I say I'm very picky with my friends. This group of friends, 6 people.
Okay.
Tukaenda now jua ikachoma ikaamua inibambue but because I think staying out of Mombasa is what ilisema, you know what, unadhani you can just leave us and come back and nini ngojea tukuonyeshe. But yeah, what was I saying?
Tulikuwa kwa diet tukashift ukaenda kwa acne, but we can go back to where we were. Who are your biggest inspiration both in acting and in running?
Running is easy. Bolt.
Oh, but now he's turning into a footballer.
No, you know it's the Bolt I'm talking about. Yeah, football. Alijaribu akajaribu akaacha. I don't know if he's going back again, but it's Bolt. Just watching him run is amazing. His form, his technique, his speed, his power. That is a sprinter.
Yeah,
that is the sprinter.
In acting. No, here's the crazy thing.
Initially, I'd have said, no, not really anybody in specific. But then, there's this lady called Viola Davis.
Oh, intense. All her sins are intense.
Like, she is something else.
She's about to play Michelle Obama now. Yes.
Oh.
Or maybe she has already. We're just waiting for it to premiere.
Perfect. That one I must watch. There is Chadwick Boseman.
Okay, the late.
And the reason why you say him is because I've seen him play different characters, different emotions, different scenarios. So one is just a calm guy. He even got an African accent, which makes no sense for the Black Panther series, the Black Panther movie.
At least it was a true African.
It wasn't that
accent.
Yes, not the first ones.
Not really. The West African one that they always generalize.
Yeah, they keep on using South Africa's in Yeah, but I think those two are my biggest, because I love how. But no, there must be one more. But if I was asked to pick, I'd say them, because the way there's one I've not there's a movie I've not watched it. I think it sounds like a one of the 90s. He's based with the 90s or something. He plays this character and I'm like, wow, because I want to be able to get in character as much as he does. Just get lost. That's happened once before, but don't get over die.
What do you do when you get negative reviews about your acting? Let's say, like the way you guys have told you're a simp.
That is interesting.
How do you deal with that?
How do I deal? Actually, I'd say that's not a negative review. That's a positive one.
Okay.
Because if you see me as a simp and that is what Brad is supposed to be, then
it's
I've done my job.
What if you get those ones that you don't like?
The ones that I don't like? Well, so far I've not gotten any. But if you've been around people, like I said, I'm still new to the acting industry.
Yeah.
So if you ask any of the people I've been on set with, I always ask, what do you think about this scene? What do you think it should change? I'm always willing to learn. Okay. So if you insult my acting, whatever you'll insult, I'll go review and ask a few people. And if it's what is wrong, I'll go fix it. Okay. Yeah, but if you're worried about...
That's a positive mentality to have.
Yeah, but if you worry about the person, if you're insulting the person on set, then I'm doing my job. Like yesterday, there were a couple of people who watched the show, and they were talking about the character Shiko, Talia. They were like, no, I don't like that one. That is good. They've done their job. Yeah, they've done their job. Yeah. To be likable. Exactly. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Ooh, hey. The crazy thing is that that question has been asked so many times to me in the past 2 years. But my answer is always the same.
Which is?
Don't ask me that question.
But why? Because it might change? Because you don't know?
Not because it might change. I do not want to tie myself down.
You don't want to box yourself.
The last person who asked me this question, I was on radio. This guy, we walked with him. So we were just walking to a supermarket, and he was like, Brian, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I asked him, where does he see himself in 5 years? He answered me, and I told him, for me, don't ask me that question. The same thing I've told you. Because I do not want to lock myself down. I am now on radio. I cannot say that in the next 5 years I'll be a big name and read and all that. I do not want to tie myself down. 2 months later, I've left the radio. Not even 2 months, like a month later, I've left the radio. Where am I? I'm in acting. And then the show. Like, I do not want to lock myself down. I will work to, like, let's say this year, maybe I want to improve myself on this sector. I will work on that. I want to improve myself. I want to try find this thing. I will go for it. But I cannot say this is what I'm doing. In 5 years, this is what I will be doing.
Uh-huh.
If you'd asked me if I'll be here with you 2 months ago,
You wouldn't even have known.
exactly. So I predict 5 years and I can't even predict 2 months.
Aha. Hey, Mr. Clever. You've just talked about quitting radio. What was the main reason?
More of released, of the word not many people like saying, fired.
Oh, why were you fired?
Well, Brian was as good as he could be. He did his job, 5 months. But let me say, it wasn't it wasn't a pleasant working situation.
Environment.
Yes. You know what? I'll be open.
Please be.
What up? There's this guy. I won't mention his name. He liked a girl. He was close with the bosses. He thought the girl liked me, and he thought I liked the girl. So my name was forwarded to the bosses, and that's how Brian went. And I was like, you know what? It's okay.
Wow.
But the thing is,
so it was pure sabotage.
Yeah, but
because of a lady.
Yeah, and I was doing my job. That's the thing.
Did you like the girl?
No.
Okay, so then that was not even justified.
Yes, we were literally friends, and let's say good friends.
Okay.
But with him having a thing for her,
it's like, let me get rid of this guy.
But here's the crazy thing.
So that I can thrive. Did he thrive?
The girl left with me. The moment she saw it happen, she quit also that same.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was like, you know what, karma.
You lost it all.
Yeah.
Instead of having the girl there, the girl left.
Yeah, because even she saw it and she was like, you know, this is not an environment I can work in.
Okay.
So she went and that was it. And since then I was like, Sasa, what am I going to do? But then I even got home. My mom was like, you know what, no, Brian, don't worry. That's
what
happened.
Is for you will find
exactly. And who knows,
appeared.
I don't know. But yeah, I did.
Would you want to go back to radio? If you get the opportunity?
For some reason, I've seen people looking for radio and all that, radio host and all that, but then I've never tried out for them.
Okay.
And I don't think it has anything to do with the experience. I think it's more of now I want to focus on acting because I'm thinking with acting, you get late hours of shooting and all that.
Yeah.
So I cannot just keep on getting into. I cannot keep on just getting in constantly cutting acting what I enjoy doing.
Okay.
I love radio. I was actually doing a sports show, but acting is just above it.
Okay.
So I can imagine you losing roles because you're saying you're not available because of it. I won't feel comfortable. I've been sent several. I've looked at them. I'm like, okay, they're looking for everything that they want is just reflecting me. But no. Yeah.
What roles would you like to play in the future?
Ooh, villain. I don't know how. But for that, I think that will take a bit of time in the sense that I need to perfect my acting. But I'd love to play a narcissist.
Okay. Which is actually totally opposite of your personality.
Exactly. I want to play something different. I want someone who's completely different from me. Like in the playing Brian in the show was closer to me in many ways.
Okay.
So I'd like to play somebody people do not like. Somebody people will just see and completely hate.
Someone your family and friends will not recognize on telly. They'll be like, hey, ni Brian kweli.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I want. What else? Yeah, I think that's my biggest thing. Just playing someone evil. Other than that, I think the other roles are kind of easy to pull because if you're supposed to play a boss somewhere, okay. What do you need from me as a boss? But I want something that will take me 2 weeks to simply get into character. That's a challenge I want.
I've seen that there are some acting classes in Kenya, and you've said you want to grow.
Yes.
Are you willing to take up acting classes to improve your craft?
No.
Or do you want to continue learning from the job?
For some reason, I feel like learning from the job has been more effective for me. I'm a very, 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 very practical person. There's a school I was going actually just now university wise.
Okay.
I left because I got quite a nice idea.
Which one?
Do you know RTI?
I've heard of it. Yes.
It's in South B. Yes, I did not because it was messing around with my time and everything. It was really annoying, really. So I was like, you know what? This does not fit in my schedule, and I do not feel like I'm gaining anything right now.
Okay.
So I had to step aside. And who knows? I step aside and 2 weeks later, Brayo kujia roll. Hey. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see it. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to predict the 5 years thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Do you have a special someone in your life?
Oh, yes, I do. But she's not in Kenya right now.
Okay. How long have you guys been dating?
We hit 1 year in January 26th. So we're hitting the second year. She's also an actress, that's the crazy thing.
Eesh.
Yes.
2 people in the industry. You've said she's not in the country. Where is she?
She's in the US with her mom.
Okay.
Yeah. She, like, Akiwa Kenya barely sees her mom. But now that she's now that she got the opportunity,
yeah,
let her go spend some time with her mom, then she can come back and pia rudi kwa industry pia after nini.
So how is long distance?
Tough. But I'd say patience is key. Okay. And communication, because I don't think there's a single day me pita tujaongea.
You're a very good boyfriend.
Yeah, and she left last year in November and early December. So every single day, either video call or nini. So it just keeps it going. But mkinyamaziana mtaanza kwenda hivi.
Inaenda tu hivyo, anaolewa US, wewe unaendelea maisha Kenya.
Yeah.
Story inaisha hivyo. But I wish you guys all the best.
Thank you.
Lastly, what would you want young men to know about acting?
What do they want to know about acting? What will I want them to know about acting?
Yes.
One, it's not easy. 2, be patient. Make friends.
Okay.
I wanted to use the word connections, but then people will take that the wrong way. But if I say connections, what I mean is, if you go for auditions, make some friends, take their numbers. Those are connections.
Yeah.
Because huwezi jua, this guy is kwa group mahali. Like, by they come to this group, this is where we get auditions updated.
Yeah.
And also don't just talk to anyone, because
industry now.
No, there's a single part of my acting career where I could most likely have quit, but the thought never came to me.
Okay.
Because of the people
around you.
Yes. Too specific. Yakisita wataja, but 2 specific people, they made me question. Because initially when I stepped in the industry, I was like, actors are amazing. Their personality, they are so friendly and everything. But then this happened.
Yeah.
That just crushed me like this. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. My time will come.
And it has come.
Yeah.
Okay. So how can guys find you on social media?
I'm at the Brian Furaha. That's my Instagram account. That is where I believe I'm most active. I'm still checking our followers, but I'm not gross. But yeah, it's at the Brian Furaha. My TikTok is it the Brian Furaha 1? Yes. I just like the reason I'm going for that. You've noticed it's just my name with a D at the back. This is something I learned at the radio that I can never forget. I was told if you want to grow as an artist, acting, whether it's radio and all that, do not fake names.
Yeah.
Do not call yourself
fancy Brayo.
Yeah, the king of Brian's, Brayo the magnificent. No, just call. I even learned it also one of Kevin Hart's books. I read Kevin Hart. I don't know what it was called, but it was an amazing book also for him as he was growing. He used to call himself some funny names, but then he was told, use your name.
Yeah.
Do not give yourself some crazy. Just
because now imagine people follow this other Kevin Hart with a fake name, and then now you want to use your real name, and you can't change. Exactly. People don't recognize the Kevin.
Exactly, because now who's the funny king? No, we want Kevin Hart. Where is he? Because when I go to Instagram, I look Kevin Hart.
Yes.
So make it easy for people to find you.
Yeah.
So those are my accounts, and I guess I changed it last year sometime in March, and I guess it's now paying off. At the Brian Furaha. That is me.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching the show. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.